Hi. How are we? Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh, I didn't realize my bun was like so bad. Wait. You're not supposed to see me like this. Oh my god, wait. Oh. Where's my magic wig? There we go. Much better. Cover up, you floozy. Don't tell me what to do. I'm like prepared, but I'm also not prepared. God. I never adjusted the YouTube thing. Great. Love that. Hold on. Don't judge me. I'm like prepared to stream, but I'm also like, it's Labor Day. So I woke up late and I'm just like, oh. So here we are. Hi, how are you? I'm gonna make my stream look so much more pretty on YouTube's side. There we go. Cover up, you floozy. There's that. Hello, hello, welcome. Hi, Mom. How are you? Your OnlyFans stream is on a different day? Oh, shut up. Girl. I'm like running around. It's a beautiful day here in New Jersey. I'm enjoying breakfast. I'm getting high. Nice. Yes. Yes, indeed. No, I do not do the OnlyFans. I do not do that. Okay, I think that looks much better for YouTube. You look great. Sweet. Okay, now I have to set up Twitch over here. I swear I was doing other things in preparation for the stream. You know, do we look okay? God, look a little bit like, oh man, it's flying out of whack. Hi, Wicked, how are you? While this is loading up, who do we have in chat today? Let's see what we got. Who we got? Hi, Prof. How are you? Hi, Kevin. How are you doing? Hi, Amphidosaur. Oh, you turned off Deicide for this one? Make it a good one? Girl, let's hope. Hi, Justin. You've been doing a lot of shrooms, gummy microdosing, yeah? Doing a lot of psychedelics, oh my god. Hi, VL, how are you? Hi, Iman. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Justin Vermilia. How are you? Good morning. Brutal Death and Gore Grind, hello. Yes, my mom is in the chat. Or she was. Hi, Surgical Brute. How are you? Good morning, good morning. If you're just hopping in, hello. Welcome to the Monday stream. The Metal Monday stream. Let's see. I'm just still kind of setting things up. Only J-Dog checks to see if we fit the bill. I know. Rusty, will you relax, girl? I mean, my gosh. I've got my coffee. I bought composition books. Look at me. I'm so on top of it. I went to Walmart. I bought an 80-cent composition book so I can take freaking notes while I stream, girl. Tevin Townsend has a new album. Yeah, he has a new album coming out. So I will be, Rusty, you're fine, baby. You're going to be fine. I promise. Life is not that difficult, okay? Okay. Yeah, Tevin Townsend has a new album coming out, so I will be doing a video later this month, kind of wrapping up the year and stuff. I've got some really great videos planned. So if you haven't seen my, oh my gosh, Metallica video, there you go. I like brain farted real bad. I don't got a shout out except me, Wall of Shame. Bessie, you just dropped in. She's taking notes. Finally, she'll remember what the HM2 pedal is for. The what? You weren't even in the chat, were you? J-Dog bra bra. Oh, yeah, you were. Didn't I say hello to you? Yeah, I did. Metallic Death, hi. You didn't have time to watch it yet? Bestie, it's pretty good, I think. Although, like, people were getting on me about my pronunciation. You know? I don't need your hellos. Yeah, you do. You've never met a dog named Rusty that didn't have a smelly fart problem? She is a bloodhound, so they're just, like, inherently smelly. Like, real bad. Every time they, like, come back inside, hydrate. Every time they come inside from being outside, like, on a walk, they just smell like a fish. But it's like, bloodhounds are known for being just, like, stinky, cheesy smelling dogs. Like, you just smell their ears and it's just like musty cheese. I told you the story of people petting Spooner at the dog park and then looking at their hand like they should cut it off or burn it. They couldn't decide what they wanted to do with it. So Rocklahoma was this weekend. Did you go? Hell no. Although I will say that the weather was much nicer this year for Rocklahoma. So, I'm not satisfied with my outfit today. Just saying. How bad it must have been. Actually, I had some really great comments on my YouTube video, on the Metallica video. You're always going to get, like, haters and stuff, but overall, the conversation was very positive. So, well, it's just like, you know, I didn't know I was mispronouncing Ulrich's last name wrong. So I guess that's my bad. And people were like, get your facts straight before you talk about such an amazing band. And I'm like, girl, they don't even know you exist. Like, I'm sorry. Oh. So. Their fans have no right to call black metal fans exceptional.
Yes,
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Slay!
Hi!
Slay!
Is it, Alej? How are you? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for following. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm sorry. You need to just know, I can hardly read correctly and talk correctly. I've talked about this before. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's like dyslexia meets like maybe a possible speech impediment. I don't know. Like literally in my notes, I had it as like hardwired to self-destruction or whatever. And I just like read it wrong. You know? My OGs know this. It's just, Russ was like, it's part of your character. You know? It's part of your character. It's part of the charm. It's ale geb. It's Italian. Ale geb? I'll try my best. I'm so happy that you're here. If I mispronounce it, don't blame me. I can hardly pronounce shit. I try my best. Literally, it's rough. It's rough pickings. Can we move on from pronunciation, please? Can you relax? I mean, my God, you're so feisty this morning, Metallic Death. My God. Ulrich. I had no idea it was Ulrich. Y'all are telling me we have been talking about this Metallica deep dive for like over 2 months now. And ain't nobody told me, hey, Kaya, it's Ulrich. Ain't nobody told me that. Apparently, y'all don't have time to correct. Do you know how many times I've told you? Hey, if I don't pronounce something correctly, feel free to correct me, okay? Because I can't pronounce shit. Where were y'all? You're supposed to have my back. The audacity. Always so dramatic. I know. These people. My God. Here's your hydrate, by the way, Metallic Death. Ugh, it's lukewarm coffee. I want to talk about the variety stream instead. We do have to figure out what we want to do for the next week's variety stream. Did you know you were pronouncing Geraldo wrong? Yeah, well, I didn't know at the time. But, oh, I got many pages worth of comments telling me that I got it wrong. And then they would tell me I was stupid. They always assume that because I pronounce something wrong, therefore I'm dumb. So, we've all just kind of given up and decided to let you roll. It's easier that way. That's honestly so rude. But I mean, I get it. Never trust a woman's opinion on metal. Yeah, somebody actually wrote that on my freaking thing. I'll never forget it. I thought you were visiting your mom. Bro, I have a dog hair in my mouth. No. So my mama called me on Thursday morning last week and said she was sick. She's been sick all weekend, bestie. Like, rip in peace sick. So, hi, Varg. Happy Monday. Happy September. I can't believe it's September already. We're like in autumn, about to be fall. I can't tell you how excited I am about winter. Okay? I want winter. I want cold. I'm tired of the heat. I'm tired of like, you know, I'm tired of it. I have a pubic hair in my mouth? Girl. What? What? Maybe not here. August sucked. August was just, you know, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. You know, it was just, you know, it's not as hot this year as it was last year, in Oklahoma at least. So, like, Rocklahoma was, I think the weather was like 105, 110 the weekend of. And I'm like, yeah, no. So, I was over that heat like 3 months ago. Yeah, same. I was just like, I'm not here for it. I'm tired of the heat. I want the cold. I want it to be sweater weather. I don't know. I feel like this year is just flying by so fast. I don't know about y'all, but it is just like zooming. It is just super, super fast. And now I have to prepare like my end of year list. We've got Moshtober happening next month. So that's going to be really fun. Months ending in Burr are my favorites. Yeah, I agree. That was a bruiser. I actually listened to Winter Sun's new album last night. I'm way, way behind on that. Oh, you're telling me there's so many bands that I have to catch up on. So, Stretch. Oh my gosh. There's so many bands that I have to catch up on and that I have to like that I have to listen to. And I'll do a video about it. I think I'm going to try and get it done this month. Thank you, Varg. I don't know if she's still in the chat or not, but yeah, my mom has been out sick all weekend. So, not looking forward to hay fever. I thankfully don't get hay fever, but I'm allergic to cats and dogs. I find Winter Sun a bit boring. You're not the only one. I asked my Discord if I should review the new Winter Sun album, and everybody basically said no. But I did listen to it while I was playing Minecraft. Yes, I played Minecraft last night. Well, you know, it was actually not a bad record to play while you're like cave spelunking. There you go. I was mining in Minecraft while playing it, or playing Winter Sun, their new album. So, and it wasn't terrible. I wouldn't necessarily call it an album either, because it's more like an EP. You know? You were K-ing? What? You're allergic to Rusty? I am. But I take, like, you know, regular allergy medicine and stuff, so it's fine. And it's like I get used to, like, the one dog I have. Like, because I don't spend a lot of time with my mom's dog, which is, like, an English Golden Retriever. Oh, God. Like, her dog's fur, like, activates my asthma. And, like, I'm just like, girl, I can hardly breathe when I... Minecraft is for kids? Bro, Minecraft had its, like, second resurgence. Now all kinds of content creators play Minecraft. Oh, my God. Yeah, she has an English Golden. But I'm convinced that it's either a mix with a Great Pyrenees or it's just a Great Pyrenees that's kind of a runt. Because she always sends me pictures. Because, like, she had a previous English Golden that looked like a Golden, but it was just white. You know? And her dog now just looks like a Great Pyrenees. So, I should start going live with coffee at 9 a.m. instead of with beer and weed at 3 a.m., to be honest. Oh, my God. Bestie. I like to bump to some Last Days of Humanity. I do enjoy Last Days of Humanity. I do enjoy that band. They're one of my favorites. But I don't know. I like that kind of gore, grind, deeper vocals. Mortician, Last Days of Humanity. I think they're really good. I haven't really checked out too many other albums from Last Days, but I really liked their debut. Winter is Coming house star. Yes. I think a lot of people don't care about Winter Sun because they just don't release that often. And I think it just gives them a bad reputation. But I was actually talking to my fiance about this earlier this morning. And I was like, I think it's just more of a trend, you know, to now. I think it's more acceptable for artists to take like longer breaks between albums. And I was saying to him this morning that like you don't have to really release on a consistent schedule if you're like an underground band. I think like underground metal bands, basically those like mainstream rules don't really apply to the artists we know and love. And you know, I think Cannibal Corpse, you could say, applies to that because they are usually really consistent with their releases. But I think it's becoming more of an acceptable thing, and I think more artists are doing it. I mean, as far as mainstream, like you have like Frank Ocean is an artist. Adele actually just announced that she was going on an indefinite hiatus, just to kind of point towards more mainstream pop, you know? The space ones have returned, yeah. Who's your favorite death growler vocalist? I don't think I have a favorite. I don't think I have a favorite. I don't know. Because in my opinion, if I'm going to have like a favorite vocalist, I would need to like basically all of their albums. So I mean, I guess in that regard, you could probably say Corpse Grinder, but he's, you know, death metal. Girl lives for grind and brutal death, but I'm going to fix that shit. I do, yeah, I really like grindcore, brutal death. That Yari is the only one composing stuff in the band and all the others are in other huge bands. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, is it's pretty much just like Winter Sun is basically just one dude. I don't know what the overall consensus is for that band. I feel like, or for like the Winter Sun's new album, because it's not really an album. It's only 6 songs. And from what I understand, like I was looking at the track list and I don't know. It's like, bro, it took you how long to make an album and you've got 6 songs? Like, bestie, we need to have a conversation about this, okay? Because I'm pulling up the album on my YouTube Music if you're curious. Sorry, I know. I don't know if it's inappropriate for me to have my phone out while we're doing this, but like, who cares? Unleashed was great in 1993. It was just 4 songs for 1 hour of music. Oh, God. Yeah. See, it's 48 minutes, 6 songs. Oh, Storm is like 12 minutes and 16 seconds. I thought that was just an interlude. And then you've got Ominous Clouds, which is like 2 minutes and 22 seconds. It's just kind of interesting. I don't know. It's weird timing for songs, because it's like Fields of Snow is 4 minutes. Then you've got The Way of the Fire, which is 10. If you're just hopping in, we're talking about Winter Sun's new album, Time 2. And then you've got One with the Shadows, 6 minutes. Ominous Clouds, 2 minutes and 22 seconds. And then Storm, 12 minutes. Silver Leaves, 13 minutes. It's just weird. It's kind of weird. People always have their phone on while they're on stream. I don't know if it's like considered inappropriate though. Waited Forever released 3 lame albums. I feel like there's kind of this, I don't know. I feel like people have mixed feelings about Winter Sun. Okay, so yeah, their last album wasn't too far off. It was like 7 years ago, so that's not terrible. Now, Time 1 was from 2012, which was over 10 years ago. So, you know, 5 songs, 40 minutes was Time 1. It wasn't an hour. Oath to the Goat podcast. He's just here for a good time. Been having her phone in jade for years, barely asking if it's okay. What? What does that mean? If they have no fans. What's the theme that was one for this Friday? So this Friday's listening party on Twitch, by the way, if you want to come and join us for that. It's EPs. Songs from an EP. Means Death is having another stroke. Immortals at the Heart of Winter also just has 6 songs. I love that album. I have it on vinyl. I'm pretty sure it's white. Or it might be black. I think it's white. Did you decide where you were going to take James Hetfield to dinner? Ugh, yeah. People were also giving me crap about that post because I did a TikTok on it, Wicket. And people were also giving me crap about that too. I need a smirk emoji in here. People were like, this girl obviously doesn't know about fundraiser dinners. Like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, the least that James Hetfield could do is pay for dinner. That's all I'm going to say. If I was going to take James Hetfield to dinner for that, See, I don't do, like, fancy restaurants. He would get McDonald's. I saw your reel. Yes. I don't know where I would take him. Probably somewhere, like, I don't know if it would necessarily be fast food. Maybe Taco Bell. Bro, we'd be eating out of my car. That would be so funny. That would be so, so funny. As always. Well, I mean, it wouldn't have to be Taco Bell. Make him ramen, right? Maybe I could just, like, take him to my house, you know? Just invite him over to my house and be like, we'll just make dinner for you, you know? He would hate that. I think that he would absolutely hate that. And honestly, I think he's going to hate whoever he has to take to dinner. That just sounds like, I'm such an introvert, that sounds like a nightmare. Having dinner with just, like, somebody who bought their way into it. And I have to pretend to like what they have to say for however long the dinner is. 90 minutes. Lol. After winning the bid means you don't know how charities work. Sure, buddy. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's common courtesy, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm like, if I donate all this money to a charity, why is it stupid to think that maybe, you know, James Hetfield would also pay for dinner? I don't know. Marduk and Immortal in Mexico. Oath, you've done a lot of shows. I know you agree with me. Street tacos would be good. Could take him to, like, a little street vendor thing, or, you know, one of those taco trucks. Taco trucks are great. We don't... Yeah, we have one. We have one in Stillwater. So... Well... He has a role in an upcoming film? No shot. What is the film? They get free shit all the time. Ain't nothing new. Stop it. Get some help. I'm still gonna hold a grudge on you, girl, for siding with that one commenter, okay? You're just as bad as those other fans. Hi, Micah. How are you? He's gonna be in a Western. James Hetfield's gonna be in a Western. I said I'm on your side, damn it. Yeah, but you said that you just wouldn't let that commenter know that you were also on their side, that you were agreeing with them. Bestie, I know how this shit works, okay? You're a hardcore Metallica fan, and I love you and I support you. But that shit hurt, okay? You know me. Rude. I know. I tried my best, okay? Never even heard of that band. You saw it in the Blabbermouth news? Oh, God. Hi, Haunted Entity. So I discovered an amazing band. And I played it in my listening party last Friday as like an opening to my stream, and I want you to listen to this band today after this stream. If you like heavy metal, they're so good. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Wicked! Thanks so much You gave out 4 community subs. Thank you so much for the 4 gifties. Hey, Nate Barber, Prof,
Yes,
Amon, and
queen,
Igor.
slay.
Slay! You all have subs. Thanks to Wicked. Thank you so much for the 4 gifties, Wicked. I really appreciate it. You are amazing. I hope y'all like your subs. Thank you so much. Do you do requests? We will do music this Friday. So this is kind of just like my little podcast talk show day for Metal Monday. But this Friday, also hi, Dr. Vager, how are you? This Friday we're doing a listening party on EPs. So songs from EPs. So if you want to join that, you just have to join my Discord. And then Twitch picks, and you can submit a song for that listening party. So we're always looking for new people. So even if you're in the YouTube chat, join my Discord if you want to, and you can join my Twitch streams on Fridays. And then we're starting to do variety streams every other Wednesday. So like, for example, last Wednesday we did a Slayer listening party. So we listened to their EP Haunting the Chapel, and then we listened to Rain and Blood, the entire thing. So we'll probably do a classic album next Wednesday. I'm not really sure. I don't know what Discord wants to do for that. So are you going to do a giveaway? I do a giveaway. Also, hi, Mom. I do a giveaway for Cult Miss. So I did one last year, and Taz actually won. So that's love your hair like that. Very cute. Thank you, Maddock. Taz won, and then I believe Wicket also won. Oh no, it was Taz and Metallic Death, and then Wicket also for like the highest donation for our fundraiser stream. So yes, we have join the Patreon, or join the Patreon if you want. So if you join my Patreon for as little as $2 or sub to my Twitch, you get first priority for the listening parties. But we haven't gotten so big in suggestions yet. We're kind of getting there, but we haven't gotten so big to where like even free members haven't been able to get their song picked. So yeah, basically for the music streams, the Wednesday variety streams, if they include music, and then the Friday listening parties, those go up on my Patreon as like VODs with the music and everything. So if you're subscribed to the Patreon for like that low $2 tier, then you get access to those VODs, which is really nice. So yeah, we can do classic albums for next Friday or next Wednesday variety stream. Giveaways cost money though. But we also, I mean, I basically gave away a bunch of stuff that, like, I had either bought or we had bought, or that just some stuff that I had gotten over the years from, like, brand deals or whatever, you know? So I think for Taz, I sent him a bunch of patches from, like, Pull the Plug patches. I basically did a sponsored video for them. And, oh my God, they sent so many patches. I still have so many patches from them. So I sent a bunch of patches over to the winner, and just, like, a bunch of other stuff. So, was that the embed jealous? It was whatever that, but you know what, though? So, if that is the band that was, like, the doorstop, somebody won the doorstop, and I think I gave it to Taz. But now that I know what kind of stuff Taz likes, I think he absolutely would probably love it, or has loved it, because that's like so up his alley. I'll send out your box of stuff this week. Now that the weather has cooled off a bit, yay! Well, I'll do a metal unboxing stream for that. Do you listen to any classical compositions, like classical music? I haven't listened to classical in a minute. I used to have some CDs from them, but not in a while. I haven't. So, but that's okay. I do like classical music. I think it just kind of depends on what I'm in the mood for. I don't always listen to metal. It's not metal all the time, you know. I've actually been listening to a lot of Sabrina Carpenter's new album. I know, pop. She's a pop artist. But the thing is I just like, I've been wanting my girl pop music since like I stopped supporting Ariana Grande, and just nobody's released anything that's like given me that itch, you know? The chick pop, the girly bops, okay? We're not talking about like the grind, you know? We're talking about, I want to feel feminine and pretty and cute with my girly pop music, right? Let me have that. And so I got that with Sabrina Carpenter's new album, which I was very excited about. So that was the Doorstop album. Yeah. You should go back and listen to their first album, though. It's actually good. Boof. That means I have to go listen to that. I'm afraid. Huge fan. Hi, Alex. How are you? Are you wafting your crap smell out of the bathroom? What are you doing? My God. Boys. You need Cobra Page. I think you'll like her new rock album. Cobra Page, huh? Oh my gosh. Does this mean I can actually use my new composition book? Oh no, Olivia Rodrigo is great. I don't think her new album released this year though. I'm doing good. Just chilling on this Monday morning, Labor Day weekend. So, And did you see that photo that was on Twitter of like the ladies that what, VL? Oh. There was a photo on Twitter about like these ladies are like taking over like music or whatever. And they had, let's see if I can find it. They had Olivia Rodrigo under like rock, and then they put Poppy under metal, like, and the whole thing was like these women are carrying these genres. So there were of course like other people in there. Let's see if I can find it. It was pretty funny. I might not be able to. I'll just spend like 2 seconds trying to find it. do. No, it's not showing up. I wonder if I put Olivia Rodrigo. But did like her in Girl Meets World. I didn't even know. Is she an actress also? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Rodrigo. Let's see if this works out. Ugh, honestly, so rude. Twitter, be better with your freaking search engine. Fine. Yeah. It's not here. But no, she's not. She's not somebody that's going to go and carry, you know. She's not carrying rock. You know? And Poppy's not the face of metal. Okay? At least not for, you know. She's not the face of like women in metal, I don't think. Do you like Black Sabbath? Of course I like Black Sabbath. Heaven and Hell is one of my favorite songs ever To the point where I want to actually cover that song and after I release my record. Use your composition book to write down Evangelist and listen to their first album. Damn it, fine. Stop yelling at me. Nobody is carrying rock. Rock has been struggling. Am I the only one to think there's a few music genres that are struggling? It's weird. Well, that's the thing is, like, I feel like there's a lot of people that just get stuck in their little bubble, you know, of music. And that's okay, you know. If you like, you can like what you like. And if you stay in your little bubble and listen to what you want, that's totally fine. But I feel like, you know, there's just so much great music out there. Like, don't you want to explore more than what you just listen to on the daily? Like, of course you can have your comfort music, you know? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Rock has nothing really anymore. Kind of sad. Yeah, I feel like the genres that are struggling the most right now are... Honestly, it's a lot. You could throw in pop. You could throw in rock, definitely. Country, especially. Like, country and rock have really struggled. Our hip-hop, pop, and electronic music. Definitely country. I just feel like we have, like, some good artists. I don't know, and maybe I'm just, like... I'm somebody who... I just like my older country, you know? I feel like a lot of the modern country that's being pushed on the radio has a lot of that, like, trap rap elements to it, you know? To where it's, like, this kind of country rap thing. And that's been the case for a while. I don't know. As far as rock goes... We basically have, like, MGK. I was very happy to see Spirit Box be nominated for a Grammy last year for metal. But country definitely ain't struggling. I feel like it is. But that's okay. The only music not in mainstream anymore is jazz and rock, yeah. Yeah, and so Post Malone just dropped a country album too. MGK, I'm only saying that because he was also nominated for Grammy like 2 years in a row, basically. He's like the face of like country, or not country, I'm sorry, like pop rock and hip hop. So the countrification of artists too should be studied. You know? Have you noticed that seems to be the trend so far? Is we just have a lot of these artists exploring country. Like Beyonce released a country album. Falling in Reverse did that Jelly Roll song, which I actually really liked. I ain't gonna lie. And then Post Malone did a country album. You had that one guy do a country artist with Billy Ray Cyrus a couple years ago. Yeah, there are a lot of good rock bands out there. There's good country artists. There's good, you know, pop artists, but they're all in the underground. You know, we do have Sleep Token and Imagine Dragons. Ugh, God, I can't believe Imagine Dragons is still going around, though. I thought Imagine Dragons, like, dropped off, like, 1,000 years ago. They were popular when I was in high school, girl. Like... Hi, Obi. How are you? Obzenic? The Butthole Surfers are still together. I love that band. Hello. Artists going country equals giving up. Some of the best, like, hip-hop artists, Amphidosaur, I truly believe is just not mainstream. There's some really good stuff out there. I think it's more that new artists will struggle because just about everything has been done before, so people just return to the classics again and again. It's true. It's true. Hi, Justin S. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Well, I mean, I think it's one of those things where we're at a time and place right now where we have a lot of everything has been done and recorded already. And so all of the new artists that are coming out with stuff, there's nothing really new that they can do or bring to the table, essentially. It's already been done. So the other issues that we have is there's just an oversaturation of music. So with streaming, Spotify, and the ability to anybody to literally record something, music, you know, with their own, they could literally like buy FL Studio, make a cheap beat, rap over it or something, put it on SoundCloud, get it into, you know, Spotify, Apple Music or whatever. It's so easy for underground musicians and artists, rappers, pop artists, anything to just put their music out anywhere, you know, and you don't have to have a record label anymore to do that. You don't have to have a record label to do anything anymore. You know, you could just literally put it out, and that's what's also causing an oversaturation with the market. It's just, for consumers of music, it is just so much content. It's so much music for just somebody to listen to. So it's very difficult for people to find stuff that they like or to, you know. But I also think at the same time, like, this is a great time to be an artist because you don't have to have thousands of dollars in the bank account to release something. Streaming services need to go bye-bye. I agree. And you know what? I think the general public is done with streaming. I think we're reaching the point where we are just done with these companies. They're streaming and people are just walking away from them. Why do you think Tubi is getting so popular? They're a free movie service. People would rather sit through ads, you know, to watch a movie than pay for the subscription services. Like, I just got out of Adobe finally. Snaps for me. Just got out of freaking Adobe subscription. So we love that. They're done with video streaming, not music services. I think people also are afraid to unsubscribe from their music services because they have all their playlists there. You know, and it just seems like a very daunting thing to, like, lose your, you know, if you've been with Spotify for 10 years or so, I can understand why you would be very on the fence about leaving Spotify because you're like, but my playlists, though, you know. So they're young and got on fire. It's great. Oh, yeah. There's some great underground talent. There's some great local bands, you know, that just will be playing at your local bar. So aren't consolidating like video ones. I think it just depends, you know. I think it really, really depends. Off my lawn. The average person doesn't give a shit about anything. This is true. This is true. But I think a lot of people are just wising up to streaming services, and I think more people are just paying attention to how much money they're actually throwing away for a lot of these services, at least in my opinion. I may be totally wrong, but I know for me, like, I realized, oh my god, I've been throwing away like over $100 a month on subscription services, like either Adobe, YouTube Premium is the one thing I will keep, but it's like Netflix, now has ads. HBO Max has ads, even with their paid service. Disney Plus has paid ads, and it's just like, we wanted streaming. It used to be you paid for streaming to not have to deal with ads, So, rip my music CDs. No Spotify needed. If there's a will, there's a way. You just need a little bit of Jack Sparrow in your heart. Don't know what Max you're talking about. You probably pay for the more expensive one, girl. The $10 plan for HBO Max has ads, bestie. It does. And pays peanuts to artists. I personally use Apple Music. I've heard Apple Music also has better sound. Also. Streaming sucks because they can delist stuff at any time. Physical media, at least you own it. This is true. So I'm gonna... I went to Best Buy. Oh, what is FYE for CDs almost every weekend? Yeah, and that's the thing, is like Best Buy and Walmart are stopping selling physical media. Don't want to expand their horizons, and anything outside their comfort zone is just weird. It's true. It's very true. Let's see if I can find Midnight Priest. I'm gonna find this band because I want you to listen to this band. All right. This is a band called Midnight Priest. Sorry, I've got to set it up over here. There you go. Listen to this band after the stream for me. It's so good. And so they're a heavy metal band from Portugal. Now, I saw this album cover. Okay. And it just popped up on my YouTube, and I decided to just play it at the beginning of my music stream on Friday, and it's fire. It's perfect for like fall Halloween. It's super fun, heavy metal. Starts off with this like organ, like creepy little like church organ thing that's super like Halloween sounding. It's so fun. It's literally such a fun album. But what's really interesting is like physical copies for this album are like basically non-existent. This is like a $200 record for some reason on Discogs. Like, it's been hard to find a copy of this, at least the last time we looked. But it's 10 songs, 35 minutes, so it's very very listenable. It's quick, and it's just super fun. So chat really liked it on Friday. Hi Russ, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Chat really liked it, so, and I loved it. I've been listening to this on repeat pretty much since the stream. So it's super fun. Now, that being said, I haven't checked out their other records, but I thought they just had the one, but they actually have, that's their third album. So they also have Midnight Steel. That's what this cover looks like. Hipster albums. I don't have a record store anywhere near me at all. So, and then this one, their first album from 2011 is, I think, all in Portuguese. But isn't this like so King Diamond? Hi Taz, how are you? How's it going? I guess I could scoot a little. Can you still see me? Okay, good. What are you saying oh my god to? They're 100% King Diamond worship. Yes, they're so good. Honestly, check out this band, Midnight Priest. They're heavy metal from Portugal. They're so good. And they were great. They were super fire. I wonder if Winter Sun has any reviews on that album. Let's see. Oh, I didn't do a community post today. 2 people gave it an 88%. What did they say about it? Finally, Time 2 is out. Was it worth the long wait? I don't think so. That's what somebody said. Where I worked, there's a vinyl store in Rockefeller Center, and saw a Death Spiritual Healing album. I was screaming in my head, oh my gosh. That's so cool. I just found 3 record stores near you. They're not in Stillwater, though. They're like over an hour away. Unless I'm like dumb and haven't looked at my thing in a while. I don't know. This could be very possible. The bastard actually did it, is what somebody said. So, God. Oh, hi, Miss Rusty. Would you like to see Miss Rustertan? We've had a vinyl store in Stillwater this whole time. Are you for kerfuffling me right now, girl? When did you decide to die? Honestly, so rude. I had a full battery on this thing. I might just play some Minecraft, Obzenic. That's what I did. I went cave spelunking, and then I played the new Winter Sun album, and it was pretty good. It was pretty alright. Discogs is my Disneyland. How did Rusty behave this weekend? I think she was fine. So I made her some, like, home-cooked food topper. Let me just charge this real quick. I made her some home-cooked, like, food topper, and it blew her mind. So I used to feed Spooner, my old bloodhound. Y'all know him. But I used to feed him, like, home-cooked food. And hold on. There you go. And basically it would have, you know, like ground chicken or ground turkey, peas, carrots, and then I would do like chicken hearts or chicken gizzards, and then eggs with the shells, and then I would do a can of like sardines on top. And I don't know, I just wanted to do it. And it blew her mind. It absolutely blew her mind. I'm hoping that this is like a form of bribery that I can just start implementing into our relationship. And basically, it's like when we move out on the ranch, she knows that like, oh, Mom feeds me dank food at night. So I'll return from smelling the property, you know? So she is like her owner, a bad girl baddie. She's a good girl. We love her. She was going to say hi. Rusty. She was going to say hi, but I was going to put I was going to put a community post up. Like is it Obzen? How to pronounce my name? It's Obzen, right? I'm terrible with pronunciation. We were talking about this earlier. Don't judge me. So, Rusty behaved pretty well this weekend, though. She did jump on the bed once. And she's not allowed on the bed anymore. And then she just kind of like, she was like, oh, I'm here. I haven't been kicked off yet, so I guess I'll do a few circles and then lay down. And, you know, hopefully you don't see me. And I'm like, girl, I'm on the bed already. Get your ass off the bed. So, at least you didn't pee on the bed. This is true. Do you like Devin Townsend? I honestly really haven't heard anything from him. I haven't. Obzenic? Is it Obzenic? Someday she'll be able to pronounce Obzenic like a big girl. Oh, shut up. Honestly. I'm trying my best over here, okay? I am. I am trying. Hi, Tuman. How are you? Honestly, so rude. Some of y'all are way too sassy. You're just silly. Silly, silly, silly. And I honestly don't know what to do with you. Your vibrator's going off? That's not my vibrator. Okay. That's my boy. That's my fiance. Is it too loud? He's silo mealing chicken. Damn, I miss your streams. They're always poppin'. Yes. We always have such poppin' streams, girl. That's a different stream. Yeah, that's my OnlyFans stream. I don't have those. I still can't believe that Twitch allowed girls to, like, oil themselves up. Like, oil their boobies up and just, like, stream to, like, here down. And that was, like, fine. That was fine. She's 6 feet. 6 feet. Oh, she's on Feet Finder. I thought you were saying something about 6 feet under. Here before the dude asked me what my OnlyFans is. Yeah, right. I don't have one of those. Thoughts on the band Anal Nathrak? I don't know them. Haven't listened to them. Have not listened to them. You might like them. The Anal. Is it Anal? Now you guys got me paranoid. You got me paranoid for how to pronounce stuff. Some girls even did it in streams oiled up. Like, yeah. Is it anal or anal? You think it's look, I've got my composition book. You're welcome. Anal. 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 Y'all are gonna make me quit YouTube. Thank God. Okay, hold on. What was that other band you wanted me to do? Nathrak. There was another one you wanted me to do. And you weren't kidding about these pronunciations. Bro, I told you I can't pronounce shit. Okay? People were being so mean on my video. And I can't believe Metallic Death agreed with them. Like, honestly, so rude. He's like, I have your back. We just won't let him know that I agreed with them. Okay, so it's Anal Nathrak. And then Evangelist. Having an anal nathrac sounds pretty painful, right? Anal nathrac. Okay. Just the first album, though? Okay. First album of this band. Look, see? This is why I got the composition book. So I could make notes. Posture check. Thank you. So I have a few records to show you. I've already promoted these previously, but I was originally going to do a video. Hey, Nate, how are you? You're a sub now, by the way. Wicket gifted 4 subbies, and you were one of the gifties. So for the listening party, hopefully we see you at the listening party on Friday, the EPs. I think you were here for that. So, yeah, you will basically get no ads for that. And then also, we've got some really great emotes you can use in the stream now. So, you requested subbies again, different stream. What? No Twitch subs. You requested the first song? Yes. Redeemed Stretch. Okay. Woo! Guys, we also, if you're on YouTube, you should definitely join us on Twitch because it's super fun. YouTube's UI is like fine for streaming, and I'll still do the streams on YouTube, but for the listening parties and stuff, they're so fun on Twitch, and I'm trying to hit Twitch partner by the end of the year. So, and we got we're like a third of the way there now. Like last Friday, we did so good. Hi, Craig. How are you? Subbies is a term used for submissives. Oh. Who's your favorite band? That's difficult. That's a difficult one. Probably Cannibal Corpse. It's a like 3 or 4-way tie or 5-way tie between like Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus, Cattle Decapitation, and Mortician. No, we do not. Mortician or Mastodon is questionable at best. So 3 Twatch streams did around 150 compared to the 90 for the rest of them. Yeah. Periphery. Ooh. I'm excited to hear Periphery. I've heard of the band. Exhumed is up there too. Yeah. I was going to put Exhumed in my list, but I didn't. So she just doesn't know yet. I do like Incantation, but I think I prefer Immolation, honestly. The production sound isn't as good as later albums, but the song still slaps. That's okay. Trust me, if we can get through Taz's picks for streams, we can get through pretty much anything. Hi, Adam McKinney. How are you? Andrew, hello. Marduk. What about them? They just released a new album, yeah? Oh, I forgot about Deicide. Wait. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Is there's so many. I don't know how I could have possibly forgot about Deicide. Yeah, because it's basically my... Relax, baby. My top 5, it's basically like... That's my bloodhound, by the way. I basically like Cannibal Corpse, Cattle Well, it's like Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus, Cattle, Deicide. Exhumed is really good. Mortician. Like, that's the thing. It's like, those are all my favorite. Don't tell me to do a top 3, because that's going to just break my heart. You don't like New York death metal? When did I ever say I didn't like New York death metal? The black metal band Waitan has been growing on me. Yeah, Cannibal is technically New York, even though they moved to Florida later in their career. Keep up, girl. What? Keep up with what? This dick? Haunted Entity doesn't like to hear death metal. Oh, so now it's Haunted Entity that doesn't like it. I'm checking on Marduk. Marduk just released something new, right? Or am I just like pulling that out of my ass? There's honestly been so many good bands that have released stuff. Yeah, no, that was a live album. Bless you. This year's been pretty good for releases, I think. But no, I don't think Marduk released anything new except for a live album. But yeah, it was last year. So I've got a few albums that I want to share with you. I've shared... I gotta get the sticky note for this girl. I've shared these before. I was gonna make a video about them, but they're 7-inch vinyls, and although I love 7-inch vinyls, I just don't know if my overall audience cares about that because it's very specific. So we're just gonna put it in the stream. So what did you say? Brutality? I think I've heard of them. I have not listened to them personally. So the first band we're going to get started with, like I said, these are all 7 inches, but I think you can stream pretty much all of these. All right, let me get my little thing together. Yes, like I said, I've shown these before. So first up is Caustic Phlegm with their album, I just have my notes here, Putrefying Flesh. Yes, I have notes. You're welcome. This is the cover. I've shown this before. First couple were real good. They go live too even now. Yeah. So, this is a new solo project, which began in 2022 by a guy named Evan, with Putrefying Flesh being their first demo that was ever to be released. And it's categorized as death metal, but I think it leans more towards like Black and Death, which features guitars that kind of sound more like black metal. And the vocalist reminds me of like Mortician and Tenebro, which if you haven't checked out Tenebro, girl, you need to do that like yesterday. Okay? Because Tenebro is great. But yeah, I like it. Deep doomy style vocals with these kind of like black metal guitars. It's pretty great. And then this is the little... Look at this little 7-inch. Favorite band that isn't black or death metal? Ugh. That is metal? Look at this cute little 7-inch. Like, how adorable is that? So can it be like a grindcore band? Or I don't know. Favorite band that's not brutal death. I like AC. AC is pretty good. AXCX for noise. That's a hard one. That's really hard. I'm trying to think. She doesn't like any other type of metal. That's not true. I like other types of metal. It's just, trying to, I mean, actually, speaking of High Spirits, this is a really great hard rock heavy metal band. Metallic Death and I both love this band. In the Moonlight, 7-inch. Listen to this band. Friggin' listen to this band. How many times do I have to tell you to play this band? Go listen to Midnight Priest and go listen to High Spirits, because these... Yeah, Midnight Priest was really good. But, I've only listened to one album. Okay? So, when I think favorite, I think, I've listened to a significant amount of their catalog, or I have a lot of their albums on, vinyl, No. And then that's the little blue guy. Look at that. Look at that. It's so cute. Isn't he so cute? She doesn't... Why you guys gotta be so mean? Tell me I can't read. Tell me I can't pronounce things. I would say probably High Spirits. For grindcore, I like Wormrot. I like Last Days of Humanity. I like AXCX for noise. Thrash metal, I really haven't had... I mean, I've listened to a lot, but Metallica is the most recent kind of thrash heavy metal band that I've really dove into. I really, really liked what we listened to with Slayer. I don't listen to anything rude guys listen to. Also this band, Sadistic Force, Pain, Sex, and Rapture. Listen to this band. Listen to this band. Also, take my suggestions. Constantly talks about no school makes sense. Oh, shush up. You're the one that agreed with somebody that called me stupid, basically. I will remember. It's Texas metal. From Austin, Texas. Remember D's. Riffage. It's black and thrash. The vocalist James Oliver sounds a lot like Abbott to me during his immortal days. If you're a fan of Midnight, you would like Sadistic Force. Just so you know. This album is really, really good. This band is really good. It's very fun. They're pretty underground. They're pretty new. But this is called Pain, Sex, and Rapture. Russ and I are a tag team now, I guess. Well, yeah. I posted that freaking comment. It's another blue vinyl. I posted that comment in the wall of shame to make myself feel better. And you guys just shamed me on top of it. Starts favoring all of Haunted Entity's favorite bands. What did I do? Or are you saying Metallic Death would do that? I was into Sadistic Force before they were cool. They're so good. They honestly are so good. Also, Rusty's playing with a squeaky ball. So, if you hear little dog noises, that's what it is. Yeah. So some of these people, some YouTube comments can be so mean. And I'm like, girl, I just woke up from a nap and that's the first thing I'm reading. You're saying Death would do that? Okay, that's what I figured. That is what I figured. Next one, if you like grindcore and noise grind, you should listen to Neurological Decay and the New York Against the Beelzebub split. You're gonna go see Sadistic Force open for Nunslaughter? I'm so jealous. I love Nunslaughter too. And they're going to open up for them. Oh, that's going to be a great show. Let me know how that is. This is a great little split. You may be able to find this. Either way, you would probably be able to find like the bands on here and listen to them. But neurological decay is more like grindcore. New York Against the Beelzebub reminds me a lot of like AXCX. So they're definitely more noise. They're very funny. The lead vocalist for Beelzebub is he's got a goofy voice. I don't know what character it sounds like. But basically, if you have ever wanted to experience a grindcore record, which if you know grindcore or especially noise grind, they always have very, very short songs. And you've wanted to experience that on a 7-inch, you can do that with this. Which I believe all of these were bought from. This might have been bought from Hell's Headbangers. I don't remember. I think the Beelzebub one is like 16 tracks. Just for one side. So it's pretty good. Conflict is noise grind. And it's epic. I love short albums. Try the band Mortuary Ghoul, Pure Mortician Worship. Would you like me to write this down in my composition book that I just bought? Because I can. Yes, please. Okay. What do we have? Grind. We've got conflict. Look at you guys. This is where Haunted Entity can be like school. You know? Hi, Mafi. How are you? See, I was right. About what? The school comment? That's me saying it. You're welcome. Grind. Andrew, do you have an album that you suggest for conflict? And then Russ, you said Fiend. Oh, I just misspelled that. Are we surprised? No. Is also grind. Long albums are the GOAT. Nothing beats a 70-minute album, to be honest. Boof. I think we are not surprised. I think it kind of depends. Like I said in my Metallica video, I think if you can have like a solid long album with a bunch of bangers, then yes. But I feel like it's so easy to do a long album and just have it be so bloated, you know, and keep that momentum up. You know? Mortuary Ghoul. You said Mortician Worship? I'm trying to, you know, broaden my horizons, okay? I listen to a lot of, different genres. I've been trying to. But it's mostly, like, super underground or kind of more obscure records. So it's mostly, like, Japanese blackened, like, thrash or grindcore or hardcore punk or something like that. Some power violence. So, did we discuss the new Nile album? So, I'm currently doing my deep dive on them. I know, I'm like the queen of being very late on new releases, but that's okay because you're so proud of that comp book. I am. Isn't it cute? It's literally just a classic comp book. Anyway, what was I talking about? I'm always fashionably late with my album reviews for new albums because I don't think y'all really care about me doing like single album reviews. I think I'm trying to do just like more with it, you know? So, you know, I stopped using the school comment. It was rude of me. Was it really though? But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I guess people don't really view my channel, and maybe this is just totally a personal thing and I'm thinking about it wrong, but I feel like people don't really view my channel as like a, strictly reviewing one single album and then that's it, You like the reviews? Unless I'm like totally wrong. I don't know if y'all are like into me reviewing Cobra Page. Okay. I just don't know if y'all are super into me just doing like a very simple album review for something, with like minimal editing or whatever, because the thing that I also want to do is like keep it engaging and have it be something with like good editing and whatever, and do my research, because I mean, the whole point of my channel is to document my journey as I like listen to metal and discover things and do research, and so you can always make YouTube polls though, I think. Whatever, would you prefer this or that? Well, I think, people, I've done that before, because it said like I had viewers say like they liked my deep dives, obviously, which are kind of like, there's so many different varieties of deep dives that I can do. I can have them be kind of like documentary style or more like a recap, or whatever, so it's kind of just whatever I'm feeling. So have you heard of Transgressor? Picked up their demo and it's fire. Was that the band that you were talking about in Discord a little while ago? Because the band that you were talking about, Russ, that you said we should do for a listening party, I have that record already. I think on vinyl. I've already listened to it. The 5-song dive is my favorite too for reactions. Yeah. For big bands, one album reviews are good for YouTube. Yeah. And like I said, I think it just depends, because there's so much music, and because I mean, I know I've been like a metal content creator for like almost 3 years, but I'm still such a newbie in the area, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like I like doing the deep dives because then it allows for me to listen to the whole discography. So like the next time, for example, Cannibal Corpse releases an album, I will absolutely be able to just like sit down and just do a review of their new album. So I don't know, are y'all interested in just the single ones? For big bands, I would say definitely doing just one, but it also depends. Like Nile, for Nile specifically, I'm doing a deep dive, and I'm excited for it. So the problem is there's a lot of review channels already. You would need to really bring your own style to it. Exactly. And so that's also why the Nile video is coming out a little bit later, is because I'm adding my own little spin to it. That's what I did with Metallica, essentially, So it is good to do with bands with overly loyal followings, to do the single album reviews. You would be interested in single album reviews, Varg? What, you don't like my deep dives? You don't like my little, like, longer videos? You prefer the 5-song dives? Well, I'm thinking more about just, like, actual reviews, not necessarily, like, reactions are different. The reactions are completely different. So, good memory. Oh, God. You like Bo? To revise that Nile reaction video from a couple years back now, since I got the impression the new one didn't hit you as well. What do you mean? No, I have thoughts on it. I have thoughts. I'm excited to share the Nile video with you. So, but yeah, I mean, that's, like I said, why I do more of these, like, dives is because it's my own little twist to it, and I feel like my audience is just not totally interested in single album reviews, so I still haven't listened to the new Nile yet. You know, haven't been in the mood. It means you weren't too keen on it. Yeah, I cracked the code. You have thoughts? No. That's not true. It just means that they have better albums. It's not their best. They have better albums. But I also am saving my thoughts for the video. So, which I think you're going to like. The reactions we are bringing back. So, for YouTube content, we'll have some reactions, and we'll do so like the Slayer stream that we did last week, I'm re-editing that for YouTube. I'm hoping to get it posted later this week. So, some other stuff has hurt you or made you plateau with content creation. I'll tell you later. DMFers are going to crucify me if I tell you here. What do you mean? No, I mean, you already mentioned it, girl. You know, you got to air it out now. What are you talking about? You're just going to drop a bomb like that and then be like, bye. You're so dramatic. I know. I know what he'll say. What does that mean? Did y'all talk about this in the Discord? What do you mean? He thinks you should cover mainstream? Well, yeah, I mean, we've already talked about that. That's fine. I can cover mainstream shit too. Are you saying there's a different thought other than that? What are you talking about? Cut the cameras, like dead ass. Just spit it out. Going to the store now? No, you're going to tell me what your actual thoughts were. You, like, girl. That's so rude. Like, actually. C band. I don't understand. I already forgot. So rude. Honestly, so rude. You did not forget. You did not forget at all. Oh, no. Well, you were saying that I focused too much on death metal, which is why my content stagnated. It's been a rough year. It's just been a rough year, okay? I can admit to that. He wants you to cover Ghost again. Droofus being Droofus. What does that mean? What's a Droofus? I don't know what you're talking about. Because I call him rough. Oh, I see. I see. Well, things are changing on the channel just a bit, because I think, I mean, it's just difficult. I think what's honestly like set me back was it's just like I got way too in my head, and I think I just focused way too much on like death metal, and then obviously stopped the reactions, to which I admit was a mistake, and that's fine. So Just record all the reactions to what I submit. I think, and like I said, the reactions will be coming. Your sub expired. Yeah, I noticed somebody's sub expired because when Wicket when Wicket gifted subs, it was at 20 and then it dropped to 19 and I was like, whose sub expired? No, it's just, it's just been a year. It's been a year. But yes, the reactions will come back. So they're going to be different because I'm not dealing with copyright. So that's just what you're going to have to deal with. You'll still get my commentary. You'll still get like my reactions. But, so they'll come back. And I am excited about that because it was cool to see because it's like when I did my community post on YouTube about the reactions. I had a lot of subscribers, who have the little thing where it's like public, it says like, oh, you can publicly see who I subscribe to. They had been subscribed for like over 2 years, and I haven't seen them active on my YouTube in ages, and it was cool to see them like respond to that post, So I try to give her a lot of non-black metal and death metal because so many already give her that. Feel free to just keep it going. Keep it coming. Because, we'll try and expand our horizons. Now, that being said, of course, Moshtober is next month. So, we will be doing... I'm going to do Mortician because I've been wanting to do a Mortician dive for a while. Plus it's like horror movie samples, so it's literally perfect for Halloween. Attic will be coming out next month. And I might just bust out my Deicide video because I've also got the all the vinyls for that too. So the reactions are the heart of the channel. The death reaction is what for me excited for your journey, and then you did Carcass. Yeah. Munchtober? It's a Moshtober. Yeah. No, we'll be doing reactions. There's a lot of other stuff too. I mean, like we'll still do the deep dives. And stuff like that. So we'll do deep dives, reactions. So it was 3 years ago, your intro to metal? It pretty much, yeah. So it was like February 2022 I started my channel. And I started listening to metal. My first band was Cannibal Corpse. I don't know why I just forgot that. The first metal band I ever listened to was Cannibal Corpse. So, ever. So, Munchtober is what Rusty will be celebrating. Crazy introduction, honestly. I still can't get into Black Death. I understand. I just went head first, and honestly, that's what I liked about it. So, okay, we were talking about single album reviews. What content do you prefer when it comes to like a new album review on my channel? Do you care if I cover new albums? Do you prefer them being in like a recap deep dive situation? Or would you prefer I do like a single album review? Or would you prefer like a reaction to the new album? Or... And now she's a veteran? Oof. No, I'm still a newbie. Still a newbie, I feel like. I'm here because I felt like she needed the influence of someone who didn't name the same 6 metal bands over and over. I started watching after the Morbid Angel video. That was the reaction. Yes. Deep dive into genres instead. Fuck new album. Well, you know. Okay, so am I basically getting the overall consensus that album review to like an actual like sitting down just reviewing like a new album, just talking about it is not interesting particularly, unless it's in like a deep dive recap thing? Is that overall? Because I find that like they don't really do super well for on my channel specifically. What? Metallic Death. I have not heard of Hellcome. Hi Justin, how are you? What? Just tell me. It can be a shorter video so it's easier on you. That you get lost in the crowd. How was the store? Okay, so for new albums, we like reaction to the first listen. Reaction first listen. I'm just writing it down because it helps me like basically see what kind of content y'all want to see and what's most interesting, because the way I see it based on like what I was studying with my channel is that single album reviews that I'm actually like sitting down for, people just don't really care, at least for my channel. Like I feel like they would rather see there's so many other like metal channels that just sit down and do that, and I don't think that is what, you know, it should be really for the bands no one really knows. I disagree. Because it's not, I mean, it's for, you know, the reason why I did the Metallica video was mostly to document my journey listening to them, you know? Because I know, just like with Cannibal Corpse, everybody already knows the history of Metallica, especially Metallica, because my God, do they have like 1,000... You know, they have like 1,000 documentaries, right? Same thing with Cannibal Corpse on a like, even though Cannibal Corpse is huge, still they're definitely not on the scale as like Metallica, but there's so much information on there. So it's like the reason why I did a deep dive on them is because for obvious reasons everybody knows about them, but I don't. So it's like that's me documenting my listening experience, the things that I've discovered, and that's how my autistic brain works. Is if I do like, you know, a deep dive on them, I retain that information for like years and years and years. So it's like, because I've now listened to all of Cannibal Corpse and all of Metallica and Wormrot, it's like, boom, I'm able to just like keep that information. So during a stream, well, yeah, if it's like, you know, there are kids that don't even know who Metallica are. I'd like lesser known too, but Kaya makes a good point. Those kind of videos tend to not draw many people in. Yeah, it's just like there are going to be like Deceased, for example. I'm doing a deep dive on them. And Attic, I'll be doing a dive on them because I'm also promoting J-Dog's Dead by Dog Fest with those videos. So there will be some underground stuff. It's probably mostly going to be in stream too. But there will be underground stuff. So I wish I didn't know who Metallica was. So and interesting musical history stuff. Yeah. Mafui, you said something really good. I'm just writing down your stuff. So yeah, I mean, if I can pertain it to metal, then I'll do it. Like the Satanic Panic video was really great because that allowed me to kind of see the impact of the, I guess, harder styles of rock turning into metal. And like, bro, also like the fact that metal was making such an impact during that time, at the same time that you have like all of these serial killers and everything just like at the same time. It's like, it was mind blowing. I was like, dude, what the hell was going on in the 80s? Like, what was going on?
Mafu, you said deep dive into genres instead, which I do like that idea. So,
and you liked the Satanic Panic video? I'm just writing it down. You're welcome. Musical history stuff. A lot of culture and music to do.
Genre development and influence. Okay, so for new albums, we have reactions
under the first, let's see.
And you said history of the band, and then go and previous releases. Previous releases. And then we do the reaction.
Okay. No honest answer about what? I liked that one myself. So people still care about Marilyn Manson? Honest question. I don't know. I'll probably do a video about him though. I think you do good with that format, but there's so many people doing it that you get lost in the crowd. So can't relate. We have already reviewed it ourselves, or we haven't heard it, so can't relate. Autistic lizard brain? Justin. I think there's a link between autism and metal. I'm catching up with chat. You're welcome. Did you decide on Marilyn Manson? For realist history would be great for a vid, no matter if people hate. So I've never listened to Marilyn Manson. So that's the thing. I think you should make a musical journey from the beginning of hard rock metal through to today of each year and do the reaction review of that album. Yeah. Okay, I'll write that down. The best album of each year. Reaction review of album. Sometimes I think I should do an autism test. I already told you I did one, right? Yeah. My mom calls me 145. The last time I visited her, she called me 145. Because it's like, I think 160 was like, you know, basically, yes, positive autism, to the point where like you could basically probably like, you would basically be like legally defined as like autistic, but you're like high functioning, so you wouldn't have to be on like disability technically, or maybe you could apply for disability. That's like 160, I think, is what the test was, and I was like 145. And my mama being the troll she is, she just kept calling me 145. And she's like, all right, 145. And I'm like, stop it. They do. It's probably, honestly, I think more people, and this is just a theory of mine, I think more people are coming out with autism probably because of like, I don't know, something to do with like maybe all the technology or the food we're eating or something. I don't know. I thought you had a 145 IQ. I was like, whoa, do I act or talk or read like I have an IQ of 145. Less social interaction isn't helping. I don't like to talk to people. So Alice Cooper would be a great history topic. Alice Cooper. She talks at not 2. What? I just don't like people. You are people. But that's the difference. It's like we're online versus like me in social gatherings. Bots here confirmed. I just talk to names on the internet, true. Let's see. Marilyn Manson had some bangers back in the day. Oh my gosh. J-Dog is 1,000% autistic. Probably. Probably. Explore genres you are not familiar with, like prog, core. There's some core genres. New, definitely. Groove. I was going to probably go back into, oh my god, Pantera. So, ideas for video, exploring genres you are not familiar with. Oh, okay, I'm literally reading your comment right now. Let's see. I think you're an aerospace engineer level of genius. That's so nice. Snorting is when you laugh is a sign of autism. Thank you. Technically, you talk to yourself in front of a camera. This is true. I'm fine with that. I don't mind. The Pantani voice. All right. So, reaction upon first listening or a deep dive recap thing. Deep dive recap. Sweet. That works for me. Because I find it really hard to just sit down and just review a single album without really knowing because I guess for me, it's like I really just want to do more research and like talk about more if I'm just going to review one new album. Like that's what I'm doing with Niall. So, hi Miguel. How are you? For Moshtober, he did play Jason in one of the Friday the 13th movies. He did? Oh my gosh. You right, Grandpa. Let's stick to death metal like that ain't milking a dead horse. Correct. Hi, Ludwig. How are you? Y'all are spicy today. Spicy. So, okay. So, since we're kind of talking about some content ideas, hold that thought. There's a couple things, and I think I was mostly wanting... Yeah. I basically want to know 2 things. What kind of end of year content would you like to see on my channel? And then the other thing is, do you want me to do anything for the new Opeth record? Because for Patreon, basically Opeth did win a full album reaction. And because I've already done Still Life in Blackwater Park, I was going to do My Arms, Your Hearst, I think is what it's called. Which somebody was saying I should just do, rework that reaction for YouTube, which I can still do. But do y'all want me to cover the new Opeth album? Oh, thank God you cashed in a hydrate. Bestie's thirsty. Blackwater Park is my favorite record from them. Thank you, Ludwig. I'm so happy that you liked it. I worked really hard on it. You're defo down for the new Opeth reaction? So, because what the options are for Opeth. So we can do a reaction to the new album, or we can do a deep dive recap sort of thing, like what we did with like 6 Feet Under, Metallica, stuff like that. If it's, oh, I'm hearing Rusty outside. If it's going to be long, you might not have a good time. There were 2 growling verses in the new song, and everyone was like, they're death metal again. Yeah, some of these, like, crowd killers at these, like, hardcore death metal shows, they're getting pretty rough, Justin.
But I would love your opinion about the new album, too.
Do we want to vote? Because that's the thing. It's like, for this new album, I could just do... We could vote on Twitch, and we could just vote on YouTube. Y'all could just do, like, a 1 or 2. I think I can do a poll. Vote on D's nuts. Okay. We'll vote on what you guys want for Opeth. And I'll probably have another community post later on my YouTube channel, which, by the way, if you're watching on Twitch and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, you could if you wanted to. You want a Discord poll? You think we should listen to it on Wednesday's stream? The new Opeth album? When did I think... So it comes out October 4th. We could do that. Let me see. Just on a Friday. Yeah, because I think... So I'm going out of town. Sorry, I'm looking at my calendar. I'm going out of town that week to visit my mom because I wasn't able to do it this weekend. So that weekend I'll be out of town, but then I'll be back. So we could, if you wanted to. That's what I'm thinking. Is we could, because then it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Magpie, because then what we can do is, like, if we react to it on Twitch for the Wednesday variety streams, then I can just put that on Patreon and you can access the full unedited version for $2, you know, and then I can just re-edit it for a YouTube vid. So, okay, so what we could do, why don't we just do a reaction to the new album for Opeth, and we'll just do it for a Wednesday stream. We'll do it on the 9th of October. So it'll be just a few days after. Does that sound fun? I think that could work. I come at them from the prog side. Because I really liked Blackwater Park. But I think I'll probably keep My Arms Your Hearse. That'll probably just stay on Patreon. That way we're not overloading too much Opeth content, you know? Because there's so many bands. So. Now, Black Dahlia Murder is another one, too. So. But okay. So we'll put that down. We'll put that down. Opeth. New album reaction. Variety stream. Perf. That's what we'll do. Riffs kind of overstay their welcome a bit at times. It definitely, like, girl, please. What? I think it just depends. Like, Opeth can be kind of a mood. You still have YouTube Premium, right? Don't want ads to kill the mood. Yeah, no, I'm, like, not getting rid of Premium. I thought about it for, like, 2 seconds, and I was like, bro, I literally use YouTube every single day. And I don't know. It's like for Twitch, like, I don't watch enough streamers to care, but I have to admit, like, the ads on Twitch when you're not subbed are abrasive as hell. But, like, YouTube, it's just like, bro, I'm on YouTube all the time. You may want to release it to everyone once you hear My Arms, Your Hearse. Maybe. Rip Trevor Stranad. Popcorn. Why not just ad blockers? You're the only one I watch on Twitch. Yay. I would rather use, I would just rather use YouTube Premium. I don't know. I know, Rip Brett Trevor. Chronically on YouTube. I mean, I am a content creator, so. True. But YouTube's gotten smarter with the ad blockers. So they've gotten smarter with the ad blockers to where they, like, actually, you know, prevent you from having it. So. All right. Well, you've given me some stuff to think about. So I'm happy that we were able to talk about it because there's some good stuff. I'm still working out the kinks, so there'll be more reactions coming your way. But, you know, if you still like the deep dives and the recaps, those aren't going anywhere. So, yeah. Burzum's beliefs. I mean, I could do a deep dive into Burzum. So, yeah, my Burzum reaction is, like, popping the heck off, girl. It's been popping off for, like, the last 3-4 months, which is wild to me. Like, it's over 33K now. And I'm like, okay, girl. So, I mean, I'm down. Burzum. There you go. More like burns them. All right, you guys. Meh. To each their own, honestly. You were joking. It was nice to catch a live stream. It's been a while. Yes. I'm so glad that you were able to catch one. We hit 30K, by the way, on YouTube. 30,000 subscribers. Isn't that insane in the membrane? Isn't that insane? Insane in the membrane. What? What is it? know. Y'all need to calm down. Surgical Brew Mafui. Y'all are silly. Ain't nobody got time for that. Thank you, Harlan. I appreciate that. Chad is big mad today. Y'all are silly. I ain't your pal, buddy. I ain't your buddy, friend. I ain't your friend, guy. Oh. You gonna start doing your own metal? No, I'm not a metal singer or instrumentalist. I sing like mostly like southern rock. So my fourth record will be more of like the singer-songwriter southern rock. But I'm excited to share it. It should be done. Half of it's almost done, so hopefully I'll be able to. Oh my god. Haunted entity. How did chat even like allow that? Y'all are too much. What's your favorite southern rock band then? There's so many. Probably, I don't know. I really like Lynyrd Skynyrd. So like I get inspired by Lynyrd Skynyrd and then Fleetwood Mac, and I'm forgetting the artist, but it's Can't You See? Who did that? Is it Martian something? Something like that. I'm forgetting the word. I was wondering if it would. Oh my god, yeah, it did apparently. It did do it. Would you ever do guest vocals in a metal album? Sure. I would do guest vocals in a metal album if somebody asked me. But it'd have to be clean. Love since the first YouTube vid. Yay! Fighting over melodic death metal. Well, good. You guys are silly. Absolutely silly. Bye, Mafui. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we could do that. Death vocals, cleans, something like that. Pantera's pretty hee-haw. Y'all are silly. But I win. I'm just nice and lurking mostly. That's what most people do in my Discord anyway. Join my Discord if you want to. So I'm going to go and work more on this Nile video, which should be out later this week. Same with my Cannibal Corpse. I mean, not my Cannibal Corpse. Same with my Slayer reaction. So look out for those two things later this week. So this Friday, we're going to be doing a listening party in Twitch. Songs from EPs. So make sure you're there. If you want to submit a song request, you just have to join my Discord. And then we are not doing a variety stream this Wednesday. We will be doing one next Wednesday. So, are you wanting to get into punk as well? Yes. So we will be expanding my horizons for music as well. It's not just going to be extreme metal all the time. I'm also looking to expand my horizons into hardcore, punk, hard rock, rock, maybe emo, pop punk, pop rock, whatever. Everyone should be happy. You're skipping the EP listening party? Can the EP be a demo? Sure. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, we do a listening party every single Friday in Twitch. So the theme, like I said, is EPs. So if you want to participate, this goes for anybody in Twitch that's a first-time viewer. We're always looking for new people. So don't feel like, because it's your first time, you won't get picked. You just have to join my Discord. It's free. You go to Twitch Picks, read the pinned post, that's some submission rules for the stream, and then you just insert your link. And that's it. That's all you have to do. And then you get a personal shout out in the stream. We play your song. And it's cool. A Blue Oyster Cult would be good. All right. I'm not a demo hater. I like demos. When is that happening? The hard rock and other stuff. I've been waiting. What? Well, I mean, I'm trying, girl. It's the first time. I mean, it's not the first time. It's just me doing all this stuff. It's just me. So I'm trying my best, okay? Is your mister a musician? No, but I am. You all. Then do him. What is him? H-I-M. But you drink first. Yeah, I mean... Hi, Hellbringer. I'm actually about to log off. But... I guess what I'll do is I'll start a Discord channel. How about this? What if we did a Discord channel where we... Let's see, because I've got metal and deathcore and hardcore. We could do... Hardcore could also be punk. Should I do like a hard rock? Or just rock? For suggestions? Yeah, basically to push other genres in the channel. You know? Yeah. Well, because like I said, we have metal, we have hardcore, deathcore, metalcore, deathcore, then we have hardcore. So we could do one that's just hard rock. You want to do that? Or not. We'll just talk about it more in the... We'll talk about it more in the Discord. I'm going to go. It's you that needs to get into it. Okay, well, fine. I'm trying. Okay? If you're going to get back to Dream Theater, I know you did that one song, but I don't know if you've done any more. I haven't yet. I could do Dream Theater. We're going to do Opeth. We're going to react to their new album. Now, for Dream Theater, I think they're going to be releasing a new album soon. So we could either wait for that or... we could do some other thing. Some other album. So, I mean, I'm down. So, November and February. Yeah, so, like, I'm kind of holding out because I know that there's been rumors flying around about them releasing something. So, it'd be kind of cool if they release, like, a new single or something. We could just jump into that, you know? So, do Dawn of Demis Juggernaut. There are some really great songs in their catalog. All right, you guys. I'm going to go and work on this Nile video. Thank you so much for your input, your insight. I will see you later. Come join my Discord and hang out with us. We're all pretty... If you enjoyed the kerfaffery of the chat, it's basically like this, but times 10 in Discord. With a lot more of this dick jokes. So... and Margot Robbie gifts. So... type vids coming, love them. I will, Zach. Thank you so much for the compliment. And Sydney Sweeney is now making a... Yes, she's now making a comeback. So... I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you this Friday for the EP stream. Okay. Yes, come and join our Discord, girl. We got Margot Robbie gifts, okay? And Sydney Sweeney gifts. How did you get used to all the dick jokes? Bro, I think I was like the queen of these dick jokes. This dick. I mean, I got tons of custom emotes. We got all kinds of stuff, so... Anyway, I will see you later. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. And yeah, I did start the this dick jokes. I did. Maturity level is like age 10. Max, probably. Don't judge me. So, all right, you guys. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. We love you so much. Bye.